Hello guys, so finally I have the Acebeam X80 in my hand. Actually, this is the Acebeam X80vn, okay? This is going to be the spec one. I'm going to go into details of the light and the mods in a separate review video, but in this video, primarily, I'm just going to show indoor and outdoor beam shots. But so just so we know what we're talking about, what we're looking at here, here are the surrounding main XHP 50.2 6500 Kelvin LEDs with very shallow reflectors. Obviously it's going to be a flutter. The original light have two green, two red, and two blue LEDs, okay, with a UV emitter in the center. This is with spec 1, the first mod. You'll have, instead of the two green LEDs and two blue LEDs, I replaced these with 319 AT 5000 Kelvin LEDs. Basically a flat wall of light, a MEO extensionally, okay? Spec 2 will likely replace the two red LEDs with all 319 AT, okay, 5000 Kelvin. So you have even more white light, if that's your thing, if you don't have any use for red. I find this is the spec I would pick for myself because I find red can be useful and the UV is actually really cool. The stock light, the stock HP 50.2 on turbo puts out, on turbo max, okay, the brightest mode on this light puts out 24,000 lumen, 24,200 lumen, thereabout, on the factory level. On the factory light, X80vn will put out 26,000 lumen on turbo max, okay? The reason I'm saying turbo max is because I'm just using Acebeam term. There is a turbo level and then a turbo max level on this light. We'll see what that looks like outside, okay? Right now, I'm going to demonstrate how all these LEDs. I'm not going to show the user interface because I'm going to show that in a different video. Just beam shots, all right? So let's start out indoor and see what we have. I have a hanging basket on the wall, couple of items on the table so we can see some contrast later. All right, where's the button? I can't find it. Okay, so we're starting out in red, which is fine, no problem. If you look directly into the light, you can see the two red LEDs lights up. It's extremely bright. I can't believe two little I think they're XPE2 red. And this is just really bright. My integrating sphere will not measure red light very accurate, so I don't have an output number for red light, but this is just very, very bright. Almost too bright, blindingly bright red. It's too bad that we can't really tone, there's not sub-levels for these LEDs. Otherwise it will be totally cool because I think this is too much red, way too bright. But if you're into it, you know, it's here. Alright, so that's red. And then here is the 4 Nichia's 319 AT, right? No reflector, so you're getting a flat wall of light. No hot spot, nothing. It's just a really nice flat wall of light. 5000 Kelvin, does not get hot. And you can mount this onto a tripod and have yourself a really nice work light, not worry about heat. Okay? I would definitely use the 4 Nichia's MEO instead of the main LEDs if you are going to mount this onto a tripod. If you're running the XHP 50.2, do not mount it on a tripod. That would be running the light unattended because the light will get too hot. Unless you run it on the lowest level, but highly not recommended. Right, so there's the flat wall of light. All 4 LEDs are lit, and they're lit in the green bank or the blue bank. See, you see that it's the same thing because I have them linked up to each other. Still 4 LEDs. And I think MEOs are extremely useful. Here is the UV. Essentially a black light, a really bright black light. And look at that, isn't that neat? Very, very cool. Let's see what else lights up. Look at that. Isn't that neat? I thought this is very cool. Bring this to a party, turn this on. leave it in the corner, and you have yourself a really cool black light. All right, let's see what else we got. So now we're back to the XHP 50.2s. Okay, let's go outside, take a look, and see what Turbo and Turbo Max looks like. Turbo is about 15,000 lumen. Turbo Max is 26,000 lumen. The phone will step down, so 15,000 lumen is not going to look all that much brighter than 26,000 lumen. So you've been warned, okay? Or at least you'll see what the beam shot looks like. Okay, here we go. And I will dip low so that it will not shine the light onto the freeway. I'll shine it straight up at the trees. And sorry, I have a very messy backyard because I'm in the process of cleaning up. So let's take a look at this tree first. Here to that tree is about 40 feet. 35, 40 feet. So Turbo, that's Turbo. 15,000 lumen, extremely bright already. Okay, and here we'll go for Turbo Max. There, that's 26,000 lumen. I know it doesn't seem like it because the phone steps right down, and let's make the best out of it, okay? Alright, so let's try the big tree over here. That's 15,000 lumen. And that's 26. Yeah, I know, just crazy bright. Crazy amount of output out of something so tiny. All right, there we go. Thank you guys. Oh, actually, let me show you guys the color LEDs as well. Oops, my fault. There's the red. See what I'm talking about? Freakishly bright red light. Look at that. Crazy amount of red light coming out of this thing with two little LED. Okay. In here is the Fornichia's 319 AT. Look at that nice flat wall of light. Great for photography or just mounted on a tripod for work. I would think I would have great use for this type of light. And the cool thing is, the light's extremely practical on this light because it's not very hot. The 4 LEDs are, you know, it's 4 little tiny 319. How hot can they get? Very, very nice for most work. All right. Let's see what we're at. Oh, we're back to the UV. And now we're back to XHP 50. Different levels. Back to the red. Oh, and while doesn't matter what group you're in, see here. You see how we're in the 4 319 AT? If you double click in any group, oh wait, I said I wasn't going to talk about the UI. I'm sorry about that. There's Turbo. Turbo Max. Alright, that's that. Thank you guys.